My freaking headset is in a mess. It's in a tangle. This one. Hi. I needed to have this little overlay up. Needed to make sure that I had my little chibi thing in the right place. I think it's probably going to be a bit easier if I actually just move my thing. Let's close that real quick, and let's do this and move this over this way a little bit. Yeah. There we go. That'll do. That sorts that out. All right. Hello. Ah. Why? Arknights. Arknight? Yeah. Of course it's working. I know it's working. I just needed to make sure it was in the right place. Alright. I totally haven't just been neglecting this new event. Totally. Totally. But yeah, today we gonna be doing this. The new event. And probably the Annihilation, because I need to clear the weekly Annihilation. Ow! Is it Bear? Hi there, Bear. What's going on, Axel? Hey, hi. Heckin' music. Yeah, so, we gonna be doing this. We gonna be doing all this event. We're gonna be doing the whole event. The whole event. And nothing but the event. No, that's not true. We're doing it, what did I say? Annihilation as well. Because I need to do the new Annihilation map. So we're gonna skip on the story, despite the fact that Big Bob shows up, and everybody loves Big Bob, but, yeah. So let's get into this. I have selected a sample squad just in case Zai shows up. Zai will be proud of me. It's a burb squad. So yeah, that's all I've got. We have a burb squad that we're clearing this with. Yeah. It's not actually all that bad. Just missing like a second defender, that's about it. I was actually really impressed. It's an okay squad. Casters are a bit on the lacking side, but other than that, yeah. What are we doing? All right. What we got? After cooking for 5 seconds, fill everyone up. Granting all operators 30% attack and slowly restoring. Nobody appears to be getting... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, nobody appears to be getting health. It's Big Bob. Alright, that should be good. Oh, some actual spooters. Gasp. Crazy talk. Actual exploding spooters? Couldn't be me. I also do, just as a complete side note, expect there to be some internet issues today, because my internet has been acting weird. Now, I realize that that could be exclusively down to the program. It could just literally be a Chrome thing, because I use Chrome. And Chrome could just be having a moment of stupidity, but yeah, I'm not 100% sure what it is. And it could just be that the machine needs a restart. So, if something happens, I will reconnect, no dramas. Big bomb! Getting a little hungry just thinking about it. Look at all these event operators that I will never use. First time I actually saw you win one on this game. Don't spend much time watching this one. How am I doing? I'm doing good, Rob. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Feed bird? Yeah, feed bird. Traveling the waste will cause hungry adventurers to continuously lose health. The more they lose, all you need is this big pot and you can eat your fill of nearby ingredients. Right. Doing good? That's good to hear. Ah. Axel! Heavier enemies will provide more ingredients. Is she a caster, is she? Enjoyed watching Lurking with Robocop? I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed Robocop. Robocop was a good game. I enjoyed that game. I'll have to look for another decent game to sort of play. I haven't really got anything planned for this week, so we'll have to see what happens. I might, maybe, I don't know. I've been toying with doing Space Marine again, but I don't have any actual games on the agenda for this week. Besides Arknights, because I needed to get this event done. Defeat edible enemies to refill the pot. If the pot runs out of food, you'll have to go hungry again. Oh no. Sleeping slug? I don't see any sleeping slug. Oh, that one. Boink. Well done. This is how you can obtain unusual ingredients. I'm annoyed as I got the remastered Command & Conquer. It's absolute rubbish to look at on my screen. Remastered. As in the little Command & Conquer, Tiberium Dawn, and Red Alert, the originals? Use Bob's Gourmet Guide. I don't know what these are. When added to the pot, add 20 ingredients. I didn't add them to the pot. I assume you're talking about the one that was released just recently that completely overhauls them, Rob. Because I have the same ones too. Yeah, but just the Red Alert collection? Oh, hey Koa. You might be not talking about the same one I am. I saw, because EA was doing something not long ago that I remember. So it still looks like the original. I think that was remastered like 10 years ago, or 20 years ago or something. Maybe 10 years ago? Shade might know. Stick with OG Red Alert. Command and Conquer Remastered Collection. No. Getting the remaster, I see that there is a remastered collection on sale at the moment, but it's just the original Red Alert and Tiberian Dawn, which I have and I quite enjoy, but yeah. I know it's not for everyone, but I do remember that they did like, it was just the Red Alert collection. I assume then it is the one I'm thinking of. Which means that they basically just made it workable on modern systems, but kept everything else the same. Where's my exit point? On force, yeah, I mean, it looked kind of the same depending, it just isn't as stretched, I guess is probably the best way to look at it. On modern screens, it's got those tiny little pixel graphics just stretched. Ah, cool. She does break 3,000 health. I was wondering if she would. At least it was only $10. That is true. They are cheap these days. That is a good thing. I was really hoping they might consider remastering all of their old games, but it does not appear as though they wish to, which is a shame, but what are you gonna do, I guess? Complain. Complain and whinge, I suppose. Maybe one day we'll get proper remasters of everything. And then EA will sell it for, you know, $40. I don't really know why they're making me go so far across for everything. It's crazy. Hey, Lawful, how you doing? Noot noot. The golden carrot.
重傷の先生を背負っていた時に得た背中の感触は未だに記憶から
That's a lot of enemies.
あれは戦争の感触です。けれども戦争は利を図るには都合がいいのです。
聞いてるわ。自分が何をしているのかよく分かっているわ。主の祝福があらんこと。ターゲットロックを効力が集中するエリアの推計完了。どの矢を弦の振動を感じて。戦術支援システムオンライン。
Alright. Hey yo, it's been a little bit. It has. I hope you're doing well.
しかして人こそが最後の兵器なのです。
どうしたの？誤った道を選んだよね。
Throw all the food in the pot.
オーダーは構造は安定してるから安心して。冷静に。
Nope.
リュウスがこれらの兵器がいかにして誕生したのか記憶にとどまったままです。
Well, that was an attempt was made.
ポッシュ位置につきました。
Oh no. That could actually be really bad.
どの矢を福音が指先に集まる。
Throwing food in the pot.
正々堂々と勝負をつける。
Alright.
止まって風向きが変わった。そういう警戒。
Sweet. Although that's only halfway through, that's a bit scary. I've been enjoying the actual remake of Red Alert 1 and Tiberian Dawn.
初期化。
I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in looking at or not, Rob. Probably. I mean, it's got the original Red Alert, but I mean, I know a lot of people don't like the original Red Alert. They prefer Red Alert 2.
パニクってたら余計丸焦げになっちゃうよ。
この脆弱な者どもは本物の戦争を目にしたことはないだろう。
オーダーは全部了解したよ。
Oh no, I lost someone.
何？火をつけて場を温めてほしいの？
I'm about to lose a healer.
どの矢を使えばいいですか？
この地から真の意味で離れることはできる。私も分かっている。
That was rude. Hecka rude. That's only, I think that's only $10 New Zealand as well. Thereabouts. Maybe a little more?
任務完了。当然のことなんだから。そんな大げさな顔はやめて。
Kebab and Prophecy. Oh man, I don't really want this thing to start talking about food. This game starts talking about food, I'm gonna die. Kebab already? It's only 4:30 in the Arvo. It's not good for dinner yet. I don't want to hear about kebabs. Not that I think I can get a good kebab around here anymore, but you know. That probably makes it worse, let's be honest. Pop in silence there.
かつて私の戦いは全て一つの目的のためにありました。その目的を失った今、争いは過去に返しましょう。
Oi! They're killing my buggies.
私の戦争兵器は必ずやあなた様の望みを満たすでしょう。
That's illegal. Actually, that's poor placement on my end.
プログラム治療プロセス開始します。オーダーは構造は安定してるから安心して。
Do that. I don't think that's gonna really matter. Put that in the pot.
狙いは破壊行為が嫌いなんだけど。
Alright.
必要ならためらわない。正々堂々と勝負をつける。
What is this? When added to the pot, add 150 ingredients to the pot after serving. All allied operators activate their skills. Oh. Fancy pot. Oh god, I've got people deploying. Oh god, people are going everywhere. What the hell? I think I need to read the other half of that. What's up, Lord Chat Room? How are you? Exvious, Envious. Hope you're doing well. So far, this seems fairly straightforward and fairly easy, and I'm happy about that. So far. Just finished doing some Arknight stuff. Got up to 30k a random now. Look at you, you're fancy. What am I doing? Oi! That just ate that. Wait, that's illegal. Shiny Brew. When added to the pot, after serving, all allied operators gain 100 attack speed, then minus attack speed, and start repeating this pattern when an operator performs the above effect on them. That's a wild effect. I don't like that. Right. What? Axel, why? Why would you do this to me? I think if I do this... And it's Olympus Company here and there, constantly pressing the funny win rate button. I had another look at Olympus Company, actually. Oh, this could be bad. This could be really, really bad. Yep, that was bad. I was not paying any attention. You sure you'll understand its lore? Maybe one day I'll get there. When I stop buying, you know, every other game in existence. I might get there. Only map 5.
上から行きましょう。屋上経由の方が早いわ。戦術支援システムオンライン。やれって言うなら迷わずここをぶっ壊すよ。相手のターゲットは誰かな。ベストな構造は安定してるから安心して。アーツユニットチャージ中。
Limbus Company is free to play since it's a gacha game? Is it? I thought Limbus Company was a paid game. I don't know why I did that. That was not the one. That is free. There you go. I don't know why I did what I've done there. That's concerning. I've made a bit of an error here. An error in judgment. Face the sin and save the EGO. Cook the pot. Alright, now that I've made an absolute mess of this, because that's exactly what I've done, I don't want to try and sugarcoat this at all. It's literally the tagline from Limbus. I don't know if I have it in me to play another gacha game anyway. That's the other big issue. Oh. That explains a little bit. Okay, I'm a little bit more in line of what's going wrong here. I understand now what has gone wrong. I have a better understanding of what's going on now. Everybody was getting quote-unquote hungry and then getting stunned. Hey, Abby. Even Calcit's hungry? Everyone's hungry, what could I say?
静に。
I've made a mistake there. It's not a horrible mistake, but it is a mistake.
任せてくれ。こっち。ほらこっちだぞ。
サポートは私に任せなさい。装填発射。
予想
I guess we're just gonna have to throw shit in the pot that we don't want to throw in the pot. I'm gonna lose Elysium here, that's fine, I don't really care about that. We all love the joy of tower defense games, not even the balloons could comprehend. Say, Eblana being playable? Did you see Eblana? Eblana? I'm not even sure who Eblana is. This name is foreign to me. What chapter am I on? Whatever the latest chapter is.
敵を殺してしまうのは下策と心得る。
Whatever the current chapter of the story is what I'm on.
さすがドクター、賢明な決断だ。
She's in the Victor... Eblana? I still don't recognize the name though.
無知をやりとなし、平陣を断つ。
しかして人こそ最後の兵器なのです。
The Dublin? Leader of Dublin? Purple Flame, Summon Undead? No, it still means nothing to me. I'll have a look after this. I don't like these things. Oh, Reed Sister. I do know her, yes. I do know Reed's sister. But that's literally how I know her. And what I know her as. I literally know her as Reed's sister. Can you two stop eating, Helga? Please, for just 1 minute? If you two could stop eating Helga for just 1 minute. I would go as far as to say that I probably won't play Limbus Company if it's a gacha, just because I don't have the time to play more gachas. Gachas are not my friend. Then again, one could say the gachas aren't anybody's friend.
私の戦争兵器は必ずやあなた様の望みを満たすでしょう。
Oh no, my pot is out of foods. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I can only play like 2 gachas and be comfy. I have tried to play 3 and it doesn't happen. Hell, I would say playing 2 is bad. I just can't commit to gachas like some people.
あなたの策略は人々の上を行きます。そうやって闇市の主になったのですか？
ええ。
I know fucking somebody who I talk to all the time, who you guys might see from time to time, Nai. Is one of them a Hoyo gacha? None of them are Hoyo gachas, no. I do not play a single Hoyoverse gacha. Fucking Nysicle plays like 8 gachas. She's a lunatic. Now the real question is Reed's sister a guard? If she's a guard, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, here has been, have been. Ew. Kinda like, oh, she's a Reaper? She's a Reaper? That's weird. She's a caster? Ah. Well, that's okay, I suppose. Not as if Reed Alter isn't a caster anyway. I was gonna use a set squad for this, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to use a set squad for this, because this is just getting weird. I do know Lobotomy Corp. I think I might just use the set squad that I usually use. I don't really think this is going to be worth me trying to fight what I do. Yeah, ICL. I don't play a single Hoyo game, can you believe it? Madness. And come Arknights and Feld, the chances of me playing a Hoyo gacha is probably slimmer. So how many pulls? I'm not sure how many pulls I have at the moment. 4? Yeah, because I don't know how much Arundum I have, so I can't answer that question. I've also realized that I've made a critical error in judgment in this one. Yeah, I'm not sure how much Arundum I have, so I can't tell you how many pulls I have. I think I have 3 10-pull cards. I don't even know who the next banner is. Oh, I didn't. I have fucking F. I was an idiot. Idiot. You're a bad case of brain rot typing. I hate yourself. I don't think a Blana will be really worth it over Lapland Altar.
ってる時間はないわ。激戦区の向こうに私たちを待ってる人たちがいる。
Lapper Altar will be the way to go.
あまりまず足元を見てください。
I don't know why I have Midam in this group. I mean, I do know why I have Midam in this group, but...
オリジニウム鉱脈を乗せた溶岩で敵の掩体を破ったよ。
What are these? Open the treasure chest to obtain the treasure within.
ベストな立案をしてみせるよ。
As you wish.
手強そうな相手だ。給料も2倍にしてもらわねえとな。
Do I have to put operators next to these two treasure boxes to open them? The answer is yes. That's disgusting.
もうあんたに説明する道理はない。
誰かに気づく前にあなたの下に影に沈んである。去るべき怪人は私が送り出します。これで前回と損ねたデータもここからは私の独走よ。やっぱ緊張する。任務は必ず果たします。効力が集中するエリアの推計完了。
そんじゃ行きますか。
さっさと片付ければ楽。いつでも障害を全てなぎ払うのが嵐の務め。君たちの命は私が守る。私に出会ったのは運の尽きだ。
Alright.
リクエスト思い切り。ロックはもう解けたよ。
そんじゃ行きますか。
ロックと終わり。これは戦術。
But yeah, I can't see much. I don't know. I reckon she'll be good for like one event and then she'll be garbage after that because they'll just power creep up. She'll be a novelty. That much I know for a fact. Or there will be a catch. Did you see her skills? I don't need to see her skills. There's always a catch, Arby. Always. Unless they're like W and logos, in which case there's not a catch, there is just power creep. Plus, I doubt I will get an English translation of a skill, so me reading it is not going to work well, because Chinese does not translate into English full stop. The number of times I've looked into operators and read the English translations, and once the games, once the operators come into global, the operator skills are just completely 180 degrees on what I've read. She sort of power creeps Ling. I doubt anyone could power creep Ling. I find that difficult to believe. Ling's dragons can solo most things. Let's have a look. I'll humor this, RB. I will humor it. Not that I think, like I said, I'll get an English translation that makes sense, but... if I can get an English translation that makes sense, I will humor it. Why dropping pipes? Yeah, I can't. There is no... All I've got is people saying what they're saying, which is what they always say. I have 3 videos from someone called Frostbite saying that you absolutely need a Blana, which is not inherently a good start. Here we go. Some stats. I have stats. Let's go and have a look. I'm not gonna fuck around and try and put this up on screen, but I will at the very least compare this to Ling. If she's is she supposed to be? What is she? You said she's a caster, so she doesn't even compare to Ling. I have never heard of someone called Frostbite. But if you need 3 videos to make the same... If you need 3 videos to make the same 3 statements about one operator, I don't know. Mad respect for a guy who only uses text-to-speech in every video. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What did you say? Yeah, she's a shaper. Check the Blana versus Patriot fight. See, which Patriot? Are we talking chapter 7 or 8 Patriot? You know, the one that's been power crept by every new operator that exists? Because that's not a good gauge anymore. That was a good gauge when we were in chapter 9, chapter 10. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? She looks kind of like what Dusk does, actually. Dusk does, given that she spawns stuff. Because Dusk spawns little things when she kills stuff. What are these things? Do they have a block? Block, block, block. They can block. It's late for you. You better sleep. Peace out. No worries. I hope you have a good sleep. Have skills. How long do these things last? Or do they just exist? From food poisoning? Oh dear. They can't be healed, which is fine. That can be worked around. I'm trying to read how long these things stay on the field for. From earliest to latest, if all the summons are upgraded, prioritizing healing the one with the lowest health and the earliest summoned one. Do they have a time limit? Ew, she put stuff to sleep. Sleep is problematic. Because some of them, their skills, some of the skills read like they have a finite time limit. This is why I don't like reading these things when they're from Chinese translations. Because like I said, Chinese just does not translate to English. You can sort of bullshit a translation, but it just does not fucking translate. Like, it needs someone in the middle to actually speaks fluent English for it to make any sense. Because it uses the word refresh, which can mean one or two things. It's just healing them, because they can't be healed, apparently, which contradicts the fact that they can't be healed. Or they have a finite life. And it just refreshes that timer. But nothing I can read states that they have a finite life. Hello, what's this skill 3? Can be upgraded through skills and can be upgraded up to 6 times, immediately deals. So she's kind of, yeah, she is kind of like a, kind of like a mix of Dusk and Ling, which is really fucking weird. I'm sure all of the, where is Zai when I need Zai? I reckon Zai would have some fucking choice words to say about this. Consumes a Servant of Lament to upgrade the special servant and restores 20% of its maximum health, double if the servant is upgraded, and repeat 2 times. Like, that makes no sense. This is, again, I'm gonna reiterate this. This is why I fucking hate reading this shit. Immediately deals 700% of arts damage to all enemies within range. Consumes a Servant of Lament. Upgrade the special servant and restores 20% of its maximum life. Doubled if the servant is upgraded, and repeat 3 times. So does that mean the whole thing? Does that mean it deals 3 more 700% and then heals another 3 20%? Like, that's how that reads to me. That's not really a helpful thing. It also doesn't tell you, like, what exactly... Like, it upgrades them, right? Consumes to upgrade the special servant, but it doesn't tell you what the special servant is. The special servant of lament has plus 200% health and attack. So that's 200% health and attack is... Fuck, this depends on how you want to justify 200%. So that either puts it up to 6,000, just shy of 6,000 or just shy of 4,000, depending on how you wish to interpret that. Plus 100% defense. So that's a bit over 500, 510 defense. And resistance, 20 resistance. So let's say it puts it up to... I need a calculator. This is at max level too, by the way, like it fully maxed out. Fully maxed out. Necras is her name. Necras. So what do we got? 1850 plus 200% is 5,550 health. Attack scales up to 900? 924? Uh, 200%. 924. So they do a... This is skill 3 exclusively, by the way. It adds 1 block. How much block do they have? 2 block total. Each upgrade gives it 80%. So if you fully upgraded one of those servants, it would be fucking tanky as shit. They would be stronger than Monster. Substantially stronger than Monster. And Monster has forever been the summon to beat. Except it doesn't give me any information on the skills. Wait, maybe it does. $16. That's cheap as shit to use. Although I suppose it hinges on her actually killing things. She has to kill to summon one of these things, yeah? Like it can't just be a kill in range. She herself has to kill it, is that correct? Fuck it. Let's just look at Amir as benchmark. You want to know where the big problem is going to be for all of the bluster that is her skill set? Her attack is abysmal. All right. That's her attack. A 4-star at level 49. That's her attack. If I had Haze at level 50, she would do more damage. That's your catch. And yeah, while it is true that these summons put on the field are, especially the skill 3 summon, I don't understand her skill cycle though, because it says I've never heard of them actually buffing operators. I don't think I've ever heard of them buff an operator. The only operator change I've ever heard is the original change from Outset in beta. I don't know what this, because what I'm reading at the moment says passive, each of the servants deal extra damage, and then an active skill. Does that mean that she's like passive and active, the same as some people's skill 2s? Like, say, Hodor's, for example, how it's got a passive and an active? Like this? Which means you've got to constantly micromanager? Is that... Like, that's how that reads to me. She deals an incredible amount of damage, though. Immediately deals... Like, this is skill 3, right? Deals 800% of arts damage as attack. Sorry, deals 800% of attack as arts damage. That's a huge amount of attack. Like, 800 is a lot. I don't know of any operator that comes close to having an 800%. Like, I've seen 2s and... What's Wishadel? Wishadel would probably be the best one to use. Like 220. 800% just seems like a hell of a big number. And I know it's not a typo because they constantly stress, like, I can go through it. Skill, like, at level 1, it deals 450%. Like, if you're talking 800% of attack, now that is a dodgy statement to make. Deals 800% of attack as arts damage. That doesn't translate very well into a fucking math equation. And I'm pretty I don't like it when it's written like that, to be honest. Arknights does that a lot. Like, I think even Chen pulls up short. 100. Logos. 80%. 240. So I just want to point out, right? This is what I want to be genuine about, right? 800% damage, 800% of 633, which is what her attack was, is 5,000 damage. 5,000 damage. That puts the single biggest hitter in the game to shame. That's why I find this very dodgy. Like, I don't think there's an operator in the game who comes close to that. Like, I mean, I think the single biggest hitter in the game at the moment is Wishadel. And, like, 800? Attack plus 180? Like, that's... Okay, I could actually do that. 842... Plus, what did I say? That's gonna be dodgy to actually work out. Because that's a double percentage, so that's gonna be fucking weird. I'm not gonna try and work that out, because that's gonna be weird. I think that 800% is weird, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Because it's 800% to all damage, all enemies in range. That would make it idiotic to not bring her. If that number is correct. If it was 80, I'd believe it. But 800 is a huge number. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying even if it is 800, you're going to be shunned for using that operator the same as you get shunned for using Wishadel. That's all I'm going to say. Midam, you need to go. Who do I want to bring? I actually want to bring another healer. Lumen. And I will get rid of Reed. That's why I wish Zai was here, because Zai might have a better idea. But 800%, like that 5,000 damage, and it's on that. The skill cycle on that was like 16 seconds or something when it's fully upgraded. So you're telling me that she can yank 5,000 damage every 16 seconds, or sorry, every 30 seconds? She's gonna yank that much. It just, that doesn't make sense to me. That's too, it's too much damage. But I could be wrong, and like I said, maybe they are literally power creeping the shit out of the game again. I don't know. Oh no, man. Well, see, that's OCL, that's the problem when you get a Chinese translation, is that you'd never get a solid English translation. But it was, the translation I got was 800% of attack, which for her at E290 is literally 9,000 damage. What did I say? 5,000 damage. I need to do something about that drone. What is these? Roast berry. When added to the pot after serving, all allies gain 100% health. Yep, that sounds good to me. Let's add those to the pot. Cook, cook. Ow. Hey, Faye. And that's why I'm really reluctant to sort of say, like, this is gospel. Because 5,000 damage on a 30-second skill cycle is huge. Like, I don't think any operator can match that. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I've overestimated, but I mean, I know Wishadel can. I know for a fact she can match it, because she does, what, 10,000 damage a hit?
気を出せばきっと。
私と奪い合いをする気？
That's why I'm thinking maybe it's not. But then again, like I said, every single one was exceptionally high numbers. Like I think at level 1 it was 450%. It goes up by 50% intervals, I think. It's a huge amount of damage. I don't know why I'm using Nymph and Virtuoso. I know why I'm using Virtuosa, because I'm using Nymph, but... I don't like all this stuff either. This stuff makes it exceptionally complicated when I'm trying to do math. Like, these double percentages. The last one is a funny read. Which one? What did I miss? Oh, the boss. Ow. Hey! After you start and finish? Oh, like in-game voice lines or something? Oh, not voice lines, but in-game dialogue? If it was a flat 800 attack, I would probably be a little less weird about it. I want to eat this and that. Hey, stop eating weird things, Kay. One mouth isn't enough, I want to eat everything. What? Why is there a doggo? Who's the doggo? A giant hound with a rumbling tummy and 3 heads, each craving something different. Satisfy its picky palates to survive. Oh god. This sounds horrible. Wait. There's no exit point. Am I just going for gold here? I don't know what the idea is here. I'm confused. I've got dogs barking in the music and I hate it. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible. I don't like the music. The music is weird. Oh god. Okay. Let me grab a more specific squad for this. Thanks, Kirby, you fucking bastard thing. This is horrible. Haltze can solo it? How would she have soloed that? I got nowhere near filling those up. Well, I was getting there, but not close enough.
知を振り上げ砂を巻き上げて日光を遮る。
Actually, I'll
それ
swap
で
over
欲
to
しいも
skill
のがあれば持って
2.
くんだ。無知を振り上げ砂を巻き上げて日光を遮る。それで欲しいものがあれば持ってくんだ。
I can just attack the boss? I never realized I could just attack the boss. Right. So I can just attack the boss.
争いが避けられないのならすぐに終わらせるのが慈悲だろう。
安心してくださいドクター。ちゃんと皆さんについていきますから。
Well, I'll bring a couple of fast redeploys just in case I need them for anything.
明確な作戦目標だな。了解した。
Second healer.
出発前にみんなで溶岩ケーキを食べませんか？お母さんがやってた験担ぎなんです。
If you reckon I can defend the boss, then sure.
我々は命の
命令に従い出撃。
Alright, Kay, get out of here. Become Doggo, you weirdo.
進め。生命を救済しうる慈しみ。
皆さんの安全を全力で守ります。
節操の油揚げ。
慣れ親しんだ戦場。
邪悪を壊滅しうる勇猛さ。
大丈夫だ。勇気を出せばきっと。
オリジニウム鉱脈を乗せた溶岩には絶対に近づかない。
おう終わりにしよう。
邪悪を壊滅しうる勇猛さ。幻覚と威嚇。これも戦術よ。あれがターゲットか。ようやく私の出番。安心して。何が一番怖い？
That'll do me.
来るべき怪人は私が送り出します。
あなたの指示通り、あなたの指示しっかりしてください。ほら、まずは深呼吸してみて。
節操にホールドキリステン。
Well, if I can block the boss, then this isn't gonna be a problem.
これで静かになってくれる。さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。 記憶に残る後ろに。戦おうが抗おうが無駄だ。指示を待つ。ターゲット確認。すべて遺言の伝達。断る。
Hurry up, Hodora. I'm busy.
自ら下したけどいいじゃん。余人がその目を曇らせる。
さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。 節操に任せよ。ここでは何も起きてない。準備は整った。指示を待つ。
How many stages does she have?
意志を堅固にするは規律。
生と槍を刀となし
Rude.
甲冑を切り裂く。
Give me Hodora
さっ
back.
さと片付ければ楽に。
この力真の意味で離れることはできん。
私も分かっている。
後ろで
遺言の伝達断る。指定の位置に向かう。準備が整った。指示を待つ。
いいチャンスだ。
戦下りきり、その主の犠牲を無駄にはせん。
Am I gonna have to use Hodor's skill early? I think the answer is yes.
自ら下した決断を疑うな。もういい。終わりにしよう。
Oh, that's rude.
指示を待つ。
本物はどこだ。節操にノックオン症状。
これで静かになってくれる。
Alright, that's it.
さっさと片付ければ楽になる。
節操に任せよ。
Wait, I looked at the one more! You lied to me!
レンズ。
指示を待つ。
思考を明晰にするは戦術。
ターゲット確認。すぐに終わらせる。指定の位置に向かう。
私の名は薬師の名はすぐに移してやる。
生下りきり、その主の犠牲を無駄にはせん。
指示を待つ。
うまく対処できるはず。
Alright. I have no more angry doggo on the field. That's a good start.
指定の位置に向かう。
あがこうが抗おうが無駄だ。
ようやく私の出番。
いいチャンスだ。余人がそれには曇らせる。
Everything must die. Everything must be dead.
勝利を砥石のごとくして研鑽を重ねよう。
Alright. Let's go and not do that. Let's go and... Is it this one? Yes. Collect all.
各種揃った調理道具に清潔で十分な火力を持つかまど。
Suppose I'll pick up the character I don't care about. Really a big pot. Are there medals for this? Usually I can see a medal thing on this page. No medals? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Don't think you got medals for it either? Okay. I'll pretend that there are no medals then. Last boss only, I think.
これだけの頭数を揃えるのは一苦労だな。なるべく被害を 本当に私なんかを前線に出していいんですか？本当に私なんかを前線に出していいんですか？
I think, honestly, just because I keep glancing it back at what she said, OCL, and I keep thinking that it might just be a shitty translation. And the percentage that I see is absolutely not the percentage. Are you gonna stun her? Of course you will. That's the only thing I can think of, is that it's just a shitty translation. It's the only thing that makes sense. Well, that's just rude. Who does that? I know what's gonna happen here.
ビクトリアのバグバイ邪悪を壊滅しうるは勇猛さ。どうすればいい？絶望の匂いにカムフラージュできない。何を片付ければいい？科学王が抗おうが無駄だ。指示を待つ。
I hope everything goes through the top lane, otherwise I'm gonna have some problems. Seeing a gameplay from CN, it's the summons that do the damage. Look, I'm not gonna deny at any point of this that her summons do a hell of a lot of damage. Ow! Hey! Her summons do a hell of a lot of damage. That I'm in no doubt of. But the stats that I saw from, like, her own damage just seem way too high. Like, they seem to eclipse everybody. Except Wishadel. Is that number one shopkeeper, Big Bob? Yeah, I'll leave that there. The summons, not so much the basic summons, but those skill 3 summons, like the improved ones, which I'm sure you're probably talking about. Those are probably the single strongest summons I've seen. I could be wrong, like I would need to check the stats from Monster, Ling's Dragons, Skill 3 Dragons. But I think they're stronger than both of them. But that you need to improve them 8 times is a thing. Which, again, it's not really a big thing. It's not a big deal, because like I said, the skill cycle, if it works the way that most of the passive skills work, I think it was 16 or 17 seconds. So let's just say it's 15 seconds for argument's sake, because I think it's 16. So you're talking, it sets their passive under the assumption that this is how it works. It sets their passive, and she needs to hopefully kill something to get a summon on the field. Hopefully. You activate the skill and she does a single hit of 5,000 damage, minus, you know, whatever an enemy is strong or weak. Minus arts resistance. So then that stage sits there because it's apparently a single hit. So it sits there for 15 seconds, then it swaps back. And I think she summons another one or something? I don't know. So it's every 15 seconds that she can do that 5,000 damage. Like, it's not... Unless she doesn't... Surely she attacked. I don't know. It's a weird situation. I have too many Vanguards. Vanguards. Bagpipe. Fuck it, let's take Peppy. Just because I know I need more trust with her. Gonna go rest because your stomach's really churning bad. I hope you got something for it, Arby. Make sure you take some. Swing. Do that. Pop these in here. Skill and skill. Out. Pepe. Bonk. I'm actually gonna put her there, just because I can. That's annoying. Bonk. I don't know why I've got minor. This. Fast forward. There. There we go. That'll do us. I think she's using skill 2. I really should swap her over to skill 3. I would need to probably have a look at the CN gameplay just to assess like how the skill works exactly, in case that's a translation issue. But it just seems like a hell of a lot of damage. Welcome in, Hiya. Thank you for the bus. Check out the hydrate. Wah. I shall no shrimp back. No prawn back. I mean, it could maybe work, because I have a bike on my hand. Why are you eating things at me, Faye? Because, like, if you consider this, like, let's just say this is like, ow! If you consider this one, it's 240 damage, but it does damage over 16 seconds. So, like, I think she was doing 1500 damage on those enemies.
Who's gonna get shanked tonight?
Let's assume it takes 2 seconds, just because that's a nice round number. So that's what? Do I still have my calculator open? I don't. 1500 by 8. So she does 12,000 damage over the period of that. So, I mean, yes, if that is how it works and she just does one big hit every so often, it makes sense. The weird part is that it apparently hits everything in her area of attack, which is, you know, 5,000 by however many enemies are in that fucking area, which is crazy. I don't know. It could work if that is how it is. It's just one 800% attack. But I mean, you're... I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. Hey, good hunters. How you doing? What are you giving me that look for, Faith? In a small span of time, I've gotten both the Death Leaper and the Plague Crawler. I like the Death Leaper. Death Leaper was a good unit. That's the only thing I can think of, OCL, is that it's literally just one hit and that's it, which is fine if you've got a whole bunch of enemies that are swarming you, but I don't know. It's still one of those things where you kind of like, well, you know, is it worth me bringing this one unit who is going to clog up a whole bunch of space for their summons, or should I bring somebody else who might not? Probably won't. It'd be good for those, the brief maps where you... are, like, really limited for deploys. Kind of like contingency contracts. You know how some of the contingency contracts limit you down to, you know, 8 to 5 operators? It'd be really good for them. Would excel at those, like any of the good summoners do, but... Again, if they can't be healed, so the only way you could probably heal them is, say, Perfumer. That would probably be, like, one of those really dodgy situations where you've got something on the field and you've just got to hope to God it survives. I don't know. Questionable situations are questionable. What are you dead and grumpy for, Faye? Faye just over here enjoying the emotes. What the fuck, little guy? What is that? But yeah, a fully boosted skill 3 summon is huge. I mean, it boosts 8 times, so if you can get that thing boosted 8 times, it's... Blah. It's a thing. Assuming you can get it boosted 8 times, because that's a big ask, but... Son of a bitch. Excuse me, can you spit my operator out? Very epic music. Oh, I don't like that. Alright, that'll do. But yeah, after resistances, it would probably throw itself down to, I don't know, let's say it'll drop 500 damage, so 4,000 per hit. 4,500 per hit, 4,500. I suppose it's, yeah, I don't know. My concern, honestly, would be that she just disrupts the field, but we'll have to see. Well, I'm glad I brought Sparky. Not that I think I could actually heal him, but you know what? Let's go. This is now a very wild situation that's going on here. Boy. Rude. My frame rate, it is having a minute. I don't like this. This is starting to look scary. Suppose I could have him there. He would keep healed there. It's horrible. Don't like that. I don't like that I have to do a hard mode of that.
Mission accomplished. あなたもあなたの周りの連中もなんでこうも頼りになるかね。
That's a map where I wish I had Lapland Altar.
ロドスのお頭が羨ましいよ。
Let's change some operators, shall we? Do I have a defender? No. Hodera. Hodera is my defender.
ビクトリアの軍人ならば自らの規律に誇りを持ちなさい。
Could solo with Penance or Mud? That is
ビクトリアの
true.
軍人ならば自らの規律に誇りを持ちなさい。
That is true. Penance would do a good job on this. Not that I have my penance really built up, but you know. It's the thought that counts. Penance would do good. Actually, I'll do this. Because I can. Elemental damage. Gross. Alright. Things are looking good. Sort of, kind of, mostly. Mission accomplished. I should really give some time and love to Penance. I have used her a couple of times to great effect, just not a lot. And I do kind of like her. It's not like I completely dislike her. This totally isn't an IS or a contingency contract map. I can't actually remember which of the two it is.
未だ手放していない者たち。
オリジニウム鉱脈を混ぜた溶岩には
大丈夫だ。勇気を出せばきっと。
さっさと片付ければ楽に。あがこうが抗おうが無駄だ。ようやく私の出番。
So we'll let her sit there and do that.
ようやく私の出番。毒と罠。これは戦術ね。あまり待たせ誰かに気づく前に。
何を迎え撃つ。
私に出会ったのが運の尽きた。
Fucking slugs, man.
楽に終わる。あまり待たせない。
一度また一度。
たくあん漬け。
了解。
That'll do me.
あなたの指示通りの実現。難しい処理だけど十分な皆さんの安全を全力で守ります。
Slugs.
頑張ります。
安心して、念元は夢での。私がいる限り悪夢だけ。
That is bad. I don't like that.
安心して、念元は夢でどうぞ。私がいる限り悪夢だ。
I do not wish to redeploy my operators. Golden Glow I don't really care about. She can go wherever, because she can do what she needs to from wherever. But the rest of them, I would prefer they not move.
少し休憩して被害を確認しましょう。次にここで死ぬのは私たちかもしれないんだから、祝うことなんて何もないわ。
More health points is lost when hungry. Okay. This whole thing is based on food.
ターゲット確認。手早く済ませるぞ。無法者はどこだ?
I might put her there this time.
どうすれば誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。レンズ！指示を待つ。ターゲット確認。すぐに終わらせる。
火山の煙や空人には大量のオリジニウム粒子が含まれるので、
これで静かになってくれる。ロックン症状。指定の位置に向かう。
Out.
作戦の内容を繰り返した方がいいか。
指示を待つ。
I think I'm good.
大丈夫だ。勇気を出
Because
せば
then I do this.
あいつらに私の足音は聞こえない。せいぜい刀が風を立つ音くらいだね。
大 大地を這う。
何を迎え撃つ。
安心して私と奪い合いをする気。私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。
Perfect.
近づければ楽に終
All
わる。
right.
僕で力にしっかりしてください。ほら、まずは深呼吸していて。
ドキドキした。
Oh no, I'm hungry. Oh no.
仲間たちの自信は我々が勝ち取ったものだ。先に続く茨の道を行くための貴重な勝利となるだろう。
This doesn't look too horrible. Does look like I'll need another defender, but other than that, should be fine. Let's just grab defender. I said shoo shoo shoo.
風が穏やかで日差しがうららかね。どうかみんなが無事に帰る。
私の位置には留意しておけ。いつでも出られる。
Big fella.
聞いてるけど。戦争に切り捨てん。足元を見てみなさい。
オリジニウム鉱脈を乗せた溶岩には
No, don't go anywhere.
近づかないでくださいね。
Well, that's just rude.
幻覚と威嚇。これも戦術よ。今こそ皆さんをう
まく対処できるはず。
あまり待つ絶望の匂いもカムフラージュできない。
ようやく私の出番。
Can't believe him.
大地を這う溶岩にはどうか穏やかに。指定の位置に向かう。
戦争に油揚げ。どうすれば絶望の匂いもカムフラージュできないの。
Well, at least I got there in the end, maybe.
あまり
Oh
待たせ
god,
ないで。
that was a bit dodgy.
了解。たくあん漬け。春風が雨と消す時
ハゲスが捕らえさせない。
科学王が笑がおうが無駄だ。いつでも私が聞いた慟哭をあなたに教えてあげる。
あなたの死にしっかりしてください。ほら、まずは深呼吸して。
根元は夢で。私がいる限り悪夢だけどね。
Look at this little guy on his little slither of health.
私よりを合わせて。
He's doing his best. He's
100
trying.
年経ってもきっと誰かがこの火山に目を向けているはずですよね。彼らの歩みは私たちの足跡に重なって火山灰に埋もれた種はもっと美しい花を咲かせるで。
Challenge modes. So glad I'm just sitting here reading the challenge modes too.
ためらってる時間はないわ。激戦区の向こうに私たちを待ってる人たちがいるの。
There we go.
誰を餌にするか決まった。どうすれば絶望の匂いを。
火山の煙や粉塵には大量の
大丈夫だ。勇気を出せばきっと。
科学王が抗おうが無駄だ。
Ooh, I was hoping I'd be able to get her to go all the way.
指示を待つ。幻覚と威嚇。これも戦。止まります。
あまり魔境を隠せない。
私と奪い合いをする気。私よりを合わせて。
あま まり待たせない。了解。
Myself a little bit of extra deployment pointage.
治療はもうすぐ終わりますから。
Chew.
春風が雨と化す時節ね。
Not there.
他は私が見る。
Oh yeah.
よそに目を光らせる。この程度か。指示を待つ。
本来はこの戦い
That. Let's throw some more food in the pot, because why the heck not?
私に寝言は夢でどうぞ。私がいる限り悪夢だ。
Where are the last 6 things?
隊衛砲ヤト目標地点に到着した。
生命は晴れがなし。
Very busy. Hurry up, 6 things. Everybody got hungry as soon as it ended.
ドクター、これらの成果を発表したら、君の名前は永遠に私と並んで書き残されるだろうね。
Oh god. I will be right back in a quick sec. I do need to go to the bathroom real quick, but that map looks horrible. I'll be back. Return to the horrible map. Holy hell. Okay, let's not have fun with this. I'm just gonna run with this squad and I'm gonna see what happens. Alright, let's do this and this.
十分に平原で植える。
I think I get where this is going, and I don't like it.
たくあん。少女。
隠せない。
ここでは何も起きてない。
I suspect this is gonna be really, really dodgy.
これで前回取り損ねたデータもう
まく対処できるはず。
What does this do? When added to a pot, after serving, all allied operators gain 80 recovery, 80% attack plus 80 and recover 80 points of nervous impairment per second. Actually, that's really good. Let's go with that. Let's throw that in the pot. Where is Effie? I need Effie back. She's got one more swing left in her. And we'll put that. Do this. That's not ideal. All right. Well, did I not even need to open any of those? Well, that's annoying. Hey, Laura! Is that the Tibs? The Tibs. What do you mean is that the Tibs? It's Dr. Tibs today. Doctor. Doctor. Tibs.
次は粛清の猶予期間を与えるつもりはない。
Yeah. So I don't need to clear any of these from down the bottom? Dr. Tibs, I need an appointment? I'm not that kind of doctor. Different kind of doctor.
誰を餌にするか決まった？あまり待たせない絶望の匂いにカムフラージュできないわ。
うまく対処できるはず。
I will still scammed. That's not true at all.
私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。
どうすれば誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めた。
指定の位置に向かう。
Ooh, this is gonna be close. So we'll do this. Then I'll pop in Effie here.
大量のオリジニウム粒子が含まれるので、長いは
隠せない。
これで静かになってくれる。生命は晴れによし。呼吸
しっかりしてください。ほら、まずは深呼吸してみて。
どうすればいいかくらい
Oh god. Oh god. That's massive leakage. Yeah. So that's how that happened.
浮かない顔してるな。さっきのはただのテストでしょ。計画っていうのは試してみて、調整して、それから何度も試してやっとバッチリ使えるもんになるのよ。
even closely ready for that.
私がいつだって成功する秘訣はこれ。
What do we? Hang on, I need to reassess my options here.
ビクトリアの軍人ならば、自らの規律に誇りを持ちなさい。
Sometimes you just gotta reassess everything that's going on here. A shellfish surprise.
ためらってる時間はないわ。激戦区の向こうに私たちを待ってる人たちがいるの。聞いてるけど。
たくあん漬け、たくあん。
あまりまた誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈む。
I really should be using an AoE healer if I'm being honest, but I'm not.
火山の煙や粉塵には大量のオリジニウム粒子が含まれるので長居は避けましょう。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
We're not going to question as to why I'm not. We're just going to suggest that I'm not.
毒と罠。これは戦術ね。
あまりまた絶望の匂いなどカムフラージュできない。
Once Blaze is sorted, I should be pretty good to go.
どうすれば誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてある。どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。了解。
Alright, I think I'm good. Take her out, flip that, do that, pop that in the pots.
他は私が見る。よそに目を光る。
寝言は夢でも。私がいる限り悪夢。
さあ、私を超えてみなさい。
Try to throw everything in the pot here.
白露に鉱山で植え、秋分に平原で植える。
私の名は闇の奥底だ。
Alright, we're looking good.
たくあん。たくあん漬け。今こそ皆さんをお助けする時です。
私の名は闇の奥底だ。
Let's do this.
ようやく私の出番か。私早く離れてください。お願いします。
God, those crabs are tanky.
この戦いでさあ、私を超えてみなさい。
But that is the last of them, so I'm looking good. Thank God for that.
無駄な犠牲だって代価のない勝利だって存在しないんだ。
Yeah. Sadly, I can't help you with your medical needs. I'm the wrong kind of Dokuta. What in the heck is this? This is gonna be a fun map. I can tell already. Flavors of the land.
どうやらもう迷っている場合ではないようですね。出発しましょう。
Well, that's nice of them. I probably should be using a different kind of operator here, but that's alright. A different kind of vanguard, sorry. I can't even tell. How are you supposed to clear this if you don't have... I have questions. I don't see anything in here that I can actually use. I'm confused. I'm very confused. How are you supposed to do this if you don't have golden glow? That's what I want to know. Well, that's annoying. Okay, I assume that is the last one on the field. Oh no, there's an enemy there. That's weird. I don't like that map. That map was weird. Map's very weird. It's weirding me out. What should I do? What should I do? So we don't want our standard vanguard, wherever the fuck that is, Saga. We want to replace Saga with a flag bearer. And Inez with another caster. Actually, we don't want to replace Inez with another caster. We want to replace Inez with somebody who can actually shoot outside of range. So we want to use Ambriel. Right. So, we've officially just given me an even bigger bum steer. Yeah, fucks. Oh my god. Well, this is only going to end up one way. Am I missing something here? There's no other places to deploy, is there? Poopy. I don't like that. It's a relative fix, but it's poopy. Whoop, this is not the one. Anyway, how are you doing, Laura? I'm sorry, I didn't ask. I hope you're doing well. Challenge mode. Okay, now, if I put Ambriel here, that has not done what I wanted it to do. Yeah, okay. So there is one thing I can do here, and I'm very upset that I actually have to do this way.
Doctor, ひとまずここを離れて。僕が残ることで、あなたの未来に可能性を増やせるのなら、ぜひ。
But sometimes I guess you just gotta do it. I guess. I don't need Shu, so... Actually, I'll leave Shu in and I'll replace Blaze. Where is she? There she is. It's been a while since I've had to pull her in. Pull her out. Probably should have put her the other way, but that's alright. If I have to restart, I know for next time. Go out. That in, pop that in. Pop in Ambriel. Ambriel? April? I don't know who I'm using. Oh, there goes Myrtle.
対処できるはず。
Oof. Big heals. Big heal save.
毒と罠。これは戦術ね。
Alright, take her out, pop this in, do this, and that should be fine. It's not going to be ideal, but it's going to be better than a kick in the teeth.
大量のオリジニウム粒子が含まれるので、長居は避けます。外は危ないからね。ドキドキ。
How much does she cover? Not a lot.
あなたの指示頑張って。治療はもうすぐ終わりますから。
Can also do this. Not that that's going to do me a lot of good, but
怪人は生命を育み、神馬をのどかせ、汚れをすすぐもない。外は危ないからね。距離を合わせて。
perfect. Like I said, it's not super ideal, but it's the way I can do it.
ドクター、ゆったりした曲でも聴いてリラックスしよう。
Never thought I'd be doing something like that. I wonder how you're supposed to do that if you don't have a lot of operators to use. I suppose you just walk around with snipers, I guess. They are all in range of snipers, so I guess that's what you do. Alright, last map. I'm probably not going to need April. And I'm probably not going to need Ambriel. So I will pop her in and replace her with... let's go for Flametail again. And last but not least, we will replace April with... I don't know, Chen. Sounds good enough. Who is the Stomach King? Wait, I probably should have brought Hoderer again. I've made a mistake. Maybe? Is there... I hear the Borks. I am so gonna lose this. Wait, cool. They're insignificant enemies. Fantastic. I love insignificant enemies. Let's not do that, because that sounds like a horrible idea. Alright, so we do have Trimore, who probably has 3 different phases, same as last time. Nah. What? I feel like that is going to be bad. No, that's not bad. Very good. I'm very confused as to how this is working, but I'm just gonna keep going and see what happens. I think I'm gonna really have to think hard about how I approach this current map. I might just do that, even though she's not going to be getting healed there. Let's not do that. That's a horrible idea. Okay. Eating out of my pot. It tricked me, I'm so mad. Oh no, I did not trick you, that is a lie. Blatant lies, heresy. I tricked no one. There was no trickery here. I'm gonna do this because I don't really want those things stunning me into oblivion. Do this. Good enough. I really hope that dog doesn't do just this last lap. I think the dog stunned me. Alright, doggo is down again for round 2. Now let's hope that it doesn't leave. I don't see it wanting food, so that could be an issue. It is not leaving. The plants are eating my operators. The plants are still eating my operators. I don't like this. This is not okay. Stop it! Cease your thoughterry. Is that? It's not. It is. What the fuck? Excuse me, what the fuck? So, yeah, this wasn't part of anything. Oh my god. So, nobody told me that, I can't even remember what the thing's called. Pompeii. Nobody told me that Pompeii was going to be a part of this agreement. I didn't agree to Pompeii. So Chen is probably gonna have to go. That's horrible. It lives. It lives. Oh no, place. That's alright. I can live with that. Sort of. I can sort of live with what's going on. Okay. Axel, thank you for the raid, buddy. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? We raiding? Welcome, I'm Raiders. Welcome, I'm Raiders. I need. Come on, Myrtle. Damn it. I give the shout out Shade. Anyway, ow. Welcome in, Raiders. What were you guys up to? Playing some Monster Hunter Wilds. Are you having fun in the Monster Hunter Wilds? These are the big questions that we need to ask. Are you enjoying it?
私が見る。よそに目を光らせる。
It's pretty good swinging around with the jewel blades. I like the look of the jewel blades, honestly. The jewel blades looked really good to me. Alright. I don't know how well or bad or anything else I'm doing, but we're trying. Usually a longsword boy, but I changed it up for this one. That's fair. Stick some of this. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Can I get rid of that? I can get rid of that. Beautiful. Let's cook that and hope for the best. Why is Kay fucking angry? Heckin' roar. Fast forward this, because I think she's gonna hold there. She is. Fantastic. Try and load this back up with food. Perfect. Alright, now hopefully... Hopefully I can sort this out without it being too much of an issue. I know I've seen you play this before. Is it kind of like a tower defense? It is. It's more or less exactly like a tower defense, yeah. It basically, it's fanciful tower defense, I guess. Might have to try it out at some point. Hey, go for it. It's not for everyone, I'll throw it out there, but if it interests you a little bit, there's no harm in trying it. I mean, it's free, so.
私が聞いた同国をあなたに教えてあげる。
私に感
ほら太陽が飲まれたよ。指定の位置に向かう。
命令を出す誰かがやらないといけないことがある。私に
Damn it, I still have a Pompeii. I let something leak. Was that Kay? She must have just left the field. I mustn't have had the damage on her. That's a bit creepy and disappointing, but good to know. Good to know. That means that I can very easily change my squad up. Because I can probably... swap Ascalon, if I'm honest, with everybody's favorite. If I can select the skill I want to use. I think everything else is alright. Hell, I may as well swap Roz out. I may as well do this easy mode. EZ mode. Teehee. But yeah, I mean, it's a mobile game, so if you want to test it out, go for it. No harm in giving it a crack.
指定の位置に向かう。準備は整った。6と罠。これは戦術ね。本気で行くよ。指揮するターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。ここでは何も起きて。
Get rid of that enemy, and then we should be fine.
火山の煙を通じには大量のオリジメンウ粒子が含まれるので長居は避けましょう。
Fill the pot up with food. Come on, Myrtle, I need stuff. Anything, please. I think these need a 3 block, maybe. Damn it.
任務は必ず果たします。角度に高山で植え、周分に平原で植える。指定の位置に向かう。大地を這う溶岩でどうか穏やかに。任務概要なんてただ。
Do that.
あんたが何をしたいか知って。みんなこっち来て。私にか。ほら太陽が飲まれたよ。レバーについてないわね。
This.
私が聞いた同国をあなたに教えてあげる。ようやく私の出番。
Done. Beautiful. Look, time for me. Have a great ape something in the morning, so gotta be awake. Have a great stream, bro. Thank you for the raid, by the way, again, and I hope you have a good rest. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
夢で私がいる限り悪夢だ。
Cycle that skill. K is Angie. Angie K.
遺言の伝達断る。何が一番怖い？
If I can get rid of her off the field before the Pompeys come, that'll be a good start.
この戦いさ、私を超えてみなさい。ようやく私の出番。ターゲット確認。すぐに終わらせ。私に出会ったのは運の尽きだ。私と奪い合いをする気？私か？
Well, she's not off the field before the Pompeys got on, but on the plus side, the Pompeys are being gotten rid of, so... That is at least a start. And I'm missing... Something is leaked again. Not that I know what it's actually leaking, because I never hear something go brr. Maybe it's because Kay is eating stuff she's not supposed to be eating, maybe? That's the only thing I can think of, is she's eating something she shouldn't be. Let's see if I can get this done a little bit better this time. I don't know if I will be able to, but we'll see what happens. Here we go. I don't know what's going on, but I'm doing my best.
私と奪い合いをする気？ここでは何も起きていない。指定の位置に向かう。さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。光があなたに染み渡らんか。本当にどうしようもない状況なら準備が整った。指示を待つ。
I think I'm good so far. Anyway. Oh, she's mad, but I don't think that's actually stopped anything, so... Shrug? Question mark? Do that and see if she ends up attacking that instead. That's fine. Alright, cool. That should put her down. Yep.
この戦いは私を倒す。
私と奪い合いをする気？
Cool. I guess she was just eating something that she didn't really want to. Maybe she got to the bowl and she wasn't knocked out. That's the only thing I can think of. And then if she isn't fed what she wants, then she gets angry and she's like, I don't want this. I'm gonna take your life points. That's the only thing I can think of. Alright, last run. Hopefully they don't change the challenge mode of this too much, otherwise I'm gonna have even bigger problems.
皆さん、もう一度防護装備の確認をお願いします。溶岩と安全な距離を保って、体調の報告は怠らないようにしてください。何か指示はターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。
指示を待つ。友人の伝達。
もっと早く動けるわ。
毒と罠。これは戦術ね。安心して寝言は夢で。私がいるから。
みんな、こっち来て。
この程度か。ようやく私の出番か。
Alright, we are looking good so far.
さっさと片付ければ楽には。
今こそ皆さんをお助けする時です。何か指示ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。
任務概要なんて。
わあ、みんなこっち来て。
これで静かになってくれる。
見えなくなっちゃった。
根元は夢で。
毎回カウントするなんて誰が言ったのかしら。
指示を待つ。春風が雨とか。
Alright, that's that.
何か指示はキャッチ一方が本気で行くよ。
本来は私が手出しすべきじゃないのにね。本当にあなたを土に植える。生まれ変わりなさい。これで静かになってくれる。私の障害をすべて取り除く。
指揮する人がいるって不思議な感じね。
任務は必ず果たします。
That.
安心して。ほーら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
早く離れてください。お願いします。
この戦いで
That.
私を超えてみなさい。これで静かになってくれる。
私をここにはい焦らなくていいわよ。全員分あるから。
Yep.
よかった。
Jesus.
ただはまだそこまで私を連れ去りたいわけじゃなさそうです。
Any sleevies? That's an uncle joke. That was a lot of damage that I was unable to max, which is very concerning. Myrtle is probably gonna have to swap over to that, because I need desperately for her to actually do the damage.
Manual 通りにすればよいのでしょう。新たな挑戦ね。
罪悪は裁かれるべきだ。
ドクター、ターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。
No, I think I'm just gonna leave that top lane empty and just do this.
みんなこっち来て。何か指示、尻尾が流星のようだ。よくそうやって言われるの。
幻覚と威嚇。これも戦術よ。指定の位置に向かう。指示を待つ。安心して。何が一番怖い？
Right.
今こそ皆さんをお助けする時です。
4.
任務概要ってただの紙くずよ。本気で行くよ。見えなくなっちゃった。
Come on, come on, 15.
煙や粉塵には大量のオリジニウム粒子が含まれるので長居は避けましょう。
春風が雨と化す
距離を合わせて。見えなくなっちゃった。レバノンでまたはい焦らなくていいわよ。全員分あるから。わ、本気で行くよ。
That's gonna be a bit of a problem. Swap her to face it up. Okay, that's that. Whoop. This, I've been so productive. Call me, call me productivity. There you go. I'm glad to hear you've been productive though. That is good. That is it. What kind of bagel can fly? A plain bagel. You're all welcome for my dumb bot, by the way. Oh, that's not where I want to put her. Ah. Should I go for a chocolate banana filled with jelly today? Very doubtful. Eat those fucking things. Oh dear. If I do this, I can do this, which, while not ideal, is going to work better than the alternative. Oh, I don't like this. I am very scared of what's probably about to happen. Although that is... That should be fine. Yeah, I mean, that was full of what she wanted, so... As weird as that sounds, but... I have a 7 TV emote suggestion. It's been posted in my Discord server. Okay. Let me have a look at this. If it'll actually load, you'll have to forgive me today. My 7th, well, it's not even that, it's my Chrome. My Chrome isn't working today. I'll have to have a look at it a little bit later, though. I'll look at it a little bit later, because, like I said, I think I'm going to need to restart my whole system after the stream, because none of my browsers are working, so... yeah. I was probably lucky I was able to set this up. What do we got? Emergency heater, immune to frigid environments. It's been a while since I've had to deal with those. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Laura. It's been a bit weird. Is it a kookaburra? I'm not sure what it is. Hey Seika, how you doing? I don't like this. This is gonna be rough. Gotta hate the technical problems. Doing well, how am I? I'm good. Or I'm doing as good as I can be, given, as you clearly heard, I'm having issues. Alright, so this is Annihilation, so I probably don't want to have too much that's going to be an issue. So let's stick... No, let's not use Siege. Let's use Poncerus. Technical opportunities? I don't think my PC feels the same way. We'll use Horn. I have 3 exits, and I have no idea how those 3 exits are going to play out, so I'm going to play a little bit defensively, I think. An opportunity for upgrades? I just upgraded stuff, no more upgrades. No. Let's go with Sparky. Logos is probably going to be a safe bet. 5090 Ti Super OC? Yeah, not a chance. I wouldn't buy that even if I was a millionaire. For what? What is it, 8% over a 4090? Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance. I think I think the benefits of a 5090 over a 4090 are like 10% on average. It's not faster. That is a lie. I mean, it is 10% faster. I mean, I guess it's faster. Yes, I guess. Technically. It's a little faster. It's certainly not $1,000 worth of faster.
武器と道具は全
or
部持ってる
whatever, however much more it costs than a 4090. It's like the equivalent of a horsepower at a bike. It is absolutely the equivalent of a horsepower at a bike. That is an amazing analogy.
火山さんお願いだからおとなしくしててね貴重なサンプルを
That is an absolutely amazing analogy and I love it.
まだ怒らないでね
It totally makes you go faster. Yeah. I mean, I guess. I'm not gonna say that you're wrong, because you're not technically wrong.
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ 安心してほら太陽が飲まれたよ
I have made a horrible mistake here. Glad to be correct for me. If I get through this, it's gonna be because of dumb luck and sweet hopes and dreams. I don't like this already. I think this is gonna require a little bit of finagling. Ow. Thank you for the hydrate. By a little, I mean a lot. So I'll actually get rid of Typhman and I will replace with Ascalon.
常に前だけ向いていろ。私がいる。
Yeah, this is gonna be a weird one. I'm not shocked that it's gonna be a weird one, but it's just, I might not even be able to finish this during stream because this is probably gonna take some braining and I'm not in the mood for braining. I just wanted to power things.
私の位置には留意しておけ。いつでも出られる。
新たな挑戦ね。
奴らが災いを生み出し、戦争を引き起こした元凶なのか。
もっと早く動けるわベストの構造は安定してるから安心して
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ
Right, now the real question is, where does that one launch?
私に何が一番怖い
I'm just gonna lurk, have fun, no worries, I appreciate the lurk. Enjoy your horsepower for thought. I will do my best to enjoy it.
僕で力に頑張って治療はもうすぐ終わりますから
オーダーは2日限界の計算完了指揮するターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね
At least it seems to be going fairly smoothly, and it doesn't seem to be throwing anything weird at me. I guess that's a start. Oh god.
ここからは一歩も引かない。
嘲笑は恋に抱いてなる。
私に関係。ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
何か指示はターゲットが視界から消えちゃうのは嫌よね。
I mean, I think this is fine. I don't think I'm gonna need more than this.
もっと早く動けるわ。
I assume this guy's gonna come over there. Yeah.
前に進むぞ。すぐに終わる。
So I mean, that's neither here nor there, but
去るべき怪人は私が送り出します。何か指示はもっと早く動けるわ。
私に何が一
that
番
may have been a bit of a mistake.
すぐに終わる。
6.
任務は必ず果たします。
Alright. That'll be fine, I think. I can still deploy 2 more operators, which is fine.
この戦いで私が聞いた同国をあなたにも教えてあげる。
Where does that one launch? That's fucking great.
この程度で止まると思うな。
Minus the fact that I can't do anything with it, but it is great.
ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
ようこそ。すぐに終わる。
Well, at least Sari is keeping up, I guess. That is not a load. That's... Oh, that's not the one. Alright.
影すら捉えさせない。
凝固しろ。
私の名は闇の奥底だ。記憶に後ろ。
She might be able to get that up between being frozen just because she's doing extra damage. Maybe? I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I'm not too fast, but we'll see. Yeah, she's absolutely going to activate that. That's not going to be an issue. It will get there eventually. Alright, and now this is just sort of sitting here and waiting. Literally, let's see if I can open that 7TV thing again. The cat, my bad.
終焉の輪だね。
すぐに終わる。
この戦い、タスクを倒す。毛上がりもいいところね。
Should really put like a suggestions. I thought I had a suggestions thing in my Discord.
すぐに終わる。
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Maybe I got rid of it. Maybe I did. No, I do have suggestions.
強化しろ。 すぐに終わる。強化しろ。強化しろ。
Either way, I will, I'll probably add those 7 TV emotes, any that are reasonable that people request, to be honest. Because 7 TV is pretty harmless. So as long as they're not going to get me in trouble, then yeah, don't really have any issue with throwing them in there.
記憶に残る私を追って影に踏み込んでこい。
This all seems a little bit easy. That is true, Laura.
What is it? 境を立てる印。終焉の輪。
この程度で止まると思うな。
No. Now, my one big concern here is that at some point in time, I'm pretty sure there is an event in this that forces all of my heaters to shut down, and that's gonna really upset me. By really upset me, I mean that's gonna really, really upset me.
安心して。何が一番怖い？
バンカが効く魂の皮、悲願への話。諦める。
And if it's gonna happen, it's probably gonna happen at like 350 when I am gonna struggle 100% to fix things. And I have no lighters left, so I can't just relight, like say the one next to Sparky here, and just hope for the best sort of thing. It's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be an issue I'm gonna have to deal with, but it's gonna be an issue. I hope it doesn't happen, but...
バンカが聞こえる。バンカが聞こえる。革命に輝く星、地の命令。
I guess we'll have to wait and see. We are approaching that 300 mark.
いつでもタスクを倒す。毛上がりもいいところね。
Can only hope. This does seem very slow for an Annihilation, though. Maybe I'm just overthinking it, but... Could very much be overthinking it. But it just seems like a very slow, steady stream of enemies. It's not like big groups like it usually is. No. It's actually, gasp, may I say it, boring? That's jinxed me now. You watch. That is the absolute jinx. Gasp, shielded enemies. Get out of here! Oh, one of them's out. Someone put one of them out. Little bastards. I don't think it's really done much, but it happened. It was a thing that happened. I have noticed that Logos is getting fairly severely hammered though, which I'm not particularly thrilled about. Alright, 350, let's see what happens. Is this where I'm gonna get stitched, or are we actually gonna be fine? I think we're fine. I would have expected if something was going to happen, I would have expected it to happen by now. So I guess all is well in the world? Question mark. What is it?
この程度で止まると思うな。
オルゴ、魂の皮は彼岸に私。
Not enjoying the damage that's going around. I don't tell anybody that. Oh no, I've lost one of the other ones again. There's enemies coming through that are doing stuff to my heaters. I knew it. There was always going to be a patch. I've lost Logos. Oh, that's gonna be bad. That's not ideal.
Yes, sir. 行こしろ。
我が弦を発する。
Oh, that's the last enemy. Sweet! I can pack.
Doctor.
Alright, sweet.
さらにその一員としてあなたと共にいられて僕は光栄です。
Always love it when we can get that down first time. That is very helpful. Well, not that actually that was not first time, so let's not really go down that route. But yes. Anyway, we are through it. That is done. Alright, I'm gonna yeet you guys off, seeing as how we are done for the day. I'm gonna yeet you guys off to Eris. Eris. If I can find Eris. Oh, there we go. Eris. Eris is doing Xeno's Zone 0, so another gacha. Another gacha. Everybody loves the gachas, I guess. Maybe. Not me. Sad face. Too many gachas, not enough time. But, yeah. I'm not 100% sure what I'll be doing tomorrow, if I'm honest. I haven't really thought about it all that hard. I did have a plan, but the plan is no longer the plan, so I'm not sure. I've been toying with doing Space Marine on stream again. I'm not sure if I will. What else have I been toying with? I need to go back and do Kingdom Come Deliverance, now that I hopefully have a little bit more of a stable system. Maybe it'll be that. That'll be a bit janky. Just because the sword fighting is janky, but... yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure. I'll have a think about it, and we'll, well, I guess you guys... If you guys watch my YouTube, you'll know what I'm going to do anyway, because I'll obviously throw that up. But... that's it. I hope you guys have had fun. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever the hell you are. Look after yourself after you leave. Eat, drink, stretch. Do what you gotta do. And I hope to see you guys at the same time tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.